Okay, so we're going to talk today about the Flipgrid presentation, and I'm going to take you through the basic steps about how to do it. You can play around with it a little bit in terms of editing and features, but I want to give you a basic rundown about how to do it. Okay, so this is the Flipgrid site. You just go to flipgrid.com and it will take you here. And down here in the middle, it gives you the option to put in a code. I've put in a code, and so I'm going to click the arrow, and then I come in here as a student. I've made a period 2, and that's us. And then this is our final exam, and then you come down here to this big green circle with the white plus sign. And you click on that because that's where you record your response. Your response is going to be your presentation for your final exam. So you click that. And it says it wants to use my microphone and my camera. We'll see how this works since I'm already using it for the screencast. And hopefully this will work. Okay, so it says that it wants to record what I'm doing. However, it wants to record me, but I need it to record my screen because I'm going to be doing the presentation. So what I need to do is come down here to these 3 little dots, right? And I need to click on those 3 little dots, and I need to say screen recording. Okay, this allows it to record my desktop or browser tab. Okay, now you can do this 2 ways. You can say, okay, I want it to record my screen, okay, or you can do the presentation. Notice here in the corner, though, you have a 5-minute limit. I have given you a 5-minute limit. This is a 4 to 5 minute presentation, and for those of you who last semester went over like 4 minutes on your presentations, this could be a problem. So please make sure that you stay within the 5 minutes or you're going to have to do a lot of editing. All right, so I'm going to click the blue start screen recording, and then I have 3 options: my entire screen, my application window, or my Chrome tab. Okay, if I want to record my entire screen, I can do that. So if I'm like using maybe Google Docs, that might be the best option. Or Google Slides, right? That might be the best option because I'm already in Google and I'll need to have a Chrome tab open, and I'll need to go to the Chrome. I need to go to that Chrome tab in order to access my Google slide. However, if you are using a PowerPoint, you want to go to the application window, and that opens up all of the applications that I have open, like the screen recorder I'm using right now, the Flipgrid, right, because I have 2 Chromes open, my PowerPoint, my Word documents, and then my folder. Okay, so these are my application windows. I'm going to want to click on my PowerPoint because that's what I'm going to be using for my presentation. So I'm going to click on that, and then I'm going to click share because that's what I want in my sharing screen. Now, I'm going to then want to say from the beginning, right? Because I want to be able to record this, right? Okay, so when I record this, though, I want to make sure, right, that once I start sharing, you need to make sure that you understand that the clock starts. Okay, so I can pause the recording, I can stop the recording and start over, and once I stop and I go to the other screen, it's going to allow me to edit. Okay, so I can go back and forth and I can do a bunch of things, but you need to make sure that you understand that once you go to that other screen, the clock starts ticking. Okay, so I say resume recording, but then I have to go back to my screen. Okay. Okay. All right. So just make sure that you understand. Okay. So just make sure that you understand. So see, when I said stop recording, then it gives me this option here. I have my PowerPoint here, but I need to be able to say, okay, play from beginning. You know, I have to give myself time to do that. I have the option to edit a little bit here. I can add more. Okay. I can add more video options. I can do, I can record myself right here. But it'll always tell me right here in the corner how much time I have left in the Flipgrid. And again, I've only given you 5 minutes, so it's not a whole lot of time. If you prefer to do like the Google Slides, you can, of course, just say, go to your Google Slides, but you have to go to the Share tab, right? You can't do the, you have to go to the, here we go. You have to start screen recording, right? And you have to share your Chrome tab, okay, instead. Okay, there is one other option, and that is you can add a video clip that you've already recorded from your computer. However, remember you have a 5-minute limit. Okay, so if you want to record it remotely and then add it later, that's fine, but then you have a 5-minute limit. The best way to do this, if this is what you would like to do, and it's a 4 to 5, so you still have to do 4 to 5 minutes, the best way to do that would be possibly to go to slideshow, record slideshow. You can do a voiceover on your recorded slideshow. Hold on, let me see. Okay, here we go. Okay, here. All right, so if you go here and you say record slideshow in your PowerPoint, you can record a slideshow in your PowerPoint, but just keep in mind that if you do that, again, you have to make sure you pace yourself, 4 to 5 minute limit, and you have to then upload it to Flipgrid, okay? And then you have to make sure that you upload it in the correct format, okay? All right, I think that is it.